Hello, what's up? Topics tonight. What temperature should the home thermostat be on?
Your cup is blocking.
Also,
Hi.
what should we make the kids for lunch tomorrow? And this little one,
How to get a toddler to bed.
this one just stepped on a staple. So she's our one kid that's still up, right, Kate?
Yeah.
So welcome to date night. This is how we roll. Hi, Katie.
Katie, say, welcome to date night.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome to date night. I'm drinking a Manhattan tonight. Shout out to my father-in-law, Jim Ramsey. Always drinking his Manhattans.
I can't see. You're literally covering the whole screen.
What
with
can't
your
you see?
cup. Well, when you lift up your
Oh, when I
cup,
lift the
I
cup, we can't see you. Yeah. Now you see you.
Yeah.
All right. What's your
Oh,
beverage tonight?
I just poured myself a glass of wine, and I make poor choices. See what I did there?
Whoa.
I make poor choices. P-O-U-R.
Cheers to you, Sean and Kevin and Jorge. What's up, guys? All right, cool. So first question, we had a little chat about this earlier. What temperature should the home thermostat be on? You guys back there, tell us in the comments. Where do you live? What's the temperature outside? And question number 3 is, what is your thermostat on right now? Heat, air conditioning. You got a comment?
Yeah, come on. We live in warm weather. So right now it gets really hot still in September, and Tom turns off the air every single night, and then it takes me being like mid-afternoon and I'm sweating and I realize he got me.
It's the right move. It's cool at night. Open up the windows, let the fresh air in. I'm all about the air conditioner during the day, but at night you got to conserve. People back there, are you conserving on the AC at night? Do you have it running at night? Is it hot where you are? Is it cold where you are? Let's see, we got some comments. Parents at home can make poor choices. When we step outside the house, that's what matters. What's up to everyone that's joining? Susie Dixon, hey.
Hi, sis.
Hey, Dan Lazars. Yeah, so you guys, tell us, what's your home thermostat on? My house is old, says Tony Noriega in San Diego. Someone's in Napa. Shout out to Napa.
Ooh, Napa.
84 degrees in Chicago right now.
Nice.
55 degrees for Rachel Walsh. And the windows are cracked open. That's what it's all about. The cool air
Well,
coming in
like
from
right
the
now,
outside.
windows are cracked open. They're very nice, but at like 1 p.m., it's like a sauna in here, and he turns the air off every night.
And you put it back on in the morning when you need it.
But then
That's
I have
what
to
you do.
recharge it all the way.
Recharge it.
You know, like
Recharge the air. Just put the air on when you wake up. All right, question number 2. And we're going to go to the couples questions. What should we make the kids for lunch tomorrow?
This is water.
That's water. It's a Friday. We've been packing lunches all week.
It's not Friday.
Tomorrow is.
Oh.
What should we make the kids for lunch tomorrow? Because we are out. The fridge is almost empty. What is a simple...
Mustard sandwich?
Our kids don't eat bread at school at all. They won't touch bread at school.
Barbara and Katie like mustard. Tommy will have peanut butter.
People eat it, though?
That I don't. I can't guarantee my kids eat anything.
Yeah, so we need tips from you guys. Simple PB&J says Myra. Myra. Not my sister Myra. Someone else named Myra. And pizza, says Julio. Brats and cheese curds. I like that. You must be from the Midwest, Weston. Jane Curran says a Vegemite sandwich. Vegemite, do they sell that in the U.S.?
Vegemite.
Is that the Australian thing?
They sell it for sure. Yeah, they sell it.
Oh, Katie, the one that stepped on a staple, just hanging out with us right now. Vegemite quesadillas for lunch. So can you pack quesadillas, make them in the morning?
Quesadillas is a good idea.
Send them in with them?
Yeah.
They hold up temperature-wise, I guess. I guess they kind of do, huh?
Okay, first of all, you guys, how many of your parents considered temperature when they made your lunch? If they even made your lunch. I was the youngest of 12. I was making my own lunches by like 5 years old, and nobody was worrying about temperature.
Mark, I appreciate you wanting a donation to get me a drinking glass. Lucy, she likes to go through throwing stuff out phases, and she threw out all of our whiskey-type glasses within the past week. Any small glass you threw away, they've all been thrown out. So now we only have large ones to drink out of.
I could totally find a whiskey glass. Watch.
Go get it. Yeah, do this for my buddy Mark English. What's up, Mark? Mac and cheese with hot dogs. All right, that's a recommendation for lunches tomorrow. Molly doesn't make lunch for her kids. She's all about school lunches. But how much do school lunches cost? Is that like $3 a pop? $2 a pop? 78 in Northern California. Yeah, we're in Southern California, and it is. It's probably like 80, but at night, man, it goes down to 60. Crack those windows. Turn off that AC.
Oh, did I throw away all the drink glasses? I don't think so.
You gotta go rinse that thing out. That thing has been in the cabinet for a long time.
It's a little dirty. It's a little dusty.
Katie's still up.
It's a little dusty, but it is in fact perfect for Manhattan.
It's yep. Cheers. She found one. She threw out most of the glasses, I should say, this week. But not all of the glasses.
I kept all the nice glasses, sorry.
66 degrees in Nebraska. I'm talking a lot about weather. I just learned the Baby Shark song this week. You know that one?
Oh, Daddy wants to
Katie, let's hear Baby Shark.
Baby Shark, do 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 do.
Baby Shark, do 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 do. Baby Shark, do do do.
Daddy Shark, do 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 do.
Daddy. So I work on the Ellen show too, and Ellen played that on air this week, and she said that video has over 1 billion views.
1 billion?
1 billion views. The shark. There you go, Kate. Ham sandwich is Aaron Griffin. Hello from Canada. Shout out to all you guys. Mason jars are drinking glasses. That's right. It's a good mason jar.
Mason jars.
PB&J. Miracle Whip sandwiches. My mom used to make cream cheese and olive. I don't know if you guys have ever had cream cheese and olive, but you got to have a cream cheese and olive. Those things are ham, cream cheese, and tortilla roll-ups. Man, I got to try some of these. PB&J every day, says Susie. No Baby Shark. All right, they're cutting us off from the Shark song. People are leaving. Fruits and veggies. But Catherine Burns Lawson has joined, and we know her. No more Baby Shark. All right. So the next thing we do, we go on to some couples questions. Here we go. You guys tell us what.
We have delirious, tired toddlers that refuse to sleep.
Yeah.
I want to hear from you.
If your kids are still up, and it's what time is it here? It's about 9 o'clock p.m. here. That's a whole different topic for another day when we get rid of the nap, huh? But we'll go past that right now.
Oh.
What? Here's the question for everyone right now. You guys answer in the comments. I hold it up like that. No, it's right. What was the worst car ride of your life? What was the worst car ride of your life?
Oh, Tom.
Leave your comments. I know what mine is.
The wedding?
Leave your comments. Yep. You answer the question in the comments. We'll give our answers here. But you guys out there, what's the worst car ride of your life? And I'll start reading them as they start popping in. Hello to you, all the way down there in El Salvador. The worst car ride of her life from Christy Reed from someone else. Whenever Baby Shark is playing in the car. Whenever that song is playing in the car, it's the worst ride.
I think it's better than some of the other songs I have to listen to. Like the Mommy Finger song's the worst.
Victor, New York to South Carolina. A smoke-filled car ride to Wisconsin.
Oh, yeah.
Also the only vacation I ever took to the Wisconsin Dells, driving from Seattle to Michigan, traveling to Texas, throwing the whole state of Texas under the bus, driving with a screaming 1-year-old from North Carolina to Illinois. Where's Katie? There she is. Bah. My mom's driving, says Cynthia. 3 kids, all under 3, in the car. Someone said, thank gosh for melatonin. I don't know if they were answering kids being awake. late at night, or car rides, or maybe both. And all right, so mine. I might have told it last week on the show, right? This is going to be this is a two-timer. It's the same answer 2 weeks in a row. Here, let me hold that differently so you guys can see it. Worst car ride of the life. When my sister Elizabeth and Dan had a beautiful wedding, and we had about a 2-mile drive back to my parents' house, and a long ride. I know. Had a little bit too much to drink, and they're both myself and my sister Michelle ended up. We were in our late 20s.
They can't hang with
early
big dogs.
early 30s, and just horrible vomiting in the car due to too much alcohol.
I was sitting in between them. It was like a vomit sandwich. One was vomiting in their hand, the other was vomiting in a plastic bag.
You know it. It was amazing. And then youngsters driving right next to us, shouting at us and screaming at us and making fun of us, mocking us as we were driving. Lucy, worst car ride of your life? If you need to think, I will read out some of the Tijuana to L.A. Says someone ride from New York to Minnesota in a smoke-filled car. Thomas, here's a good one. I left a gallon of milk in the trunk of my car by accident for a week during one of our hottest summers. Getting back into the car after the milk had spoiled and separated, could not really drive the vehicle without throwing up for another week until it finally started to air out. Kind of killed my drive for drinking milk too. LOL. Thomas, you're the winner so far. That is hilarious. You got to give that a little like there. Luz, get it.
I would say
Get it.
it's kind of a Debbie Downer. Can I say my worst car ride was the ambulance ride you and I took.
Yeah. Yep. Fair enough.
After we had our firstborn, and she was 1 day old and transferred via ambulance from one hospital to the other, and
whoa, man. Spillage. It's all right.
We knew that was coming.
It was expected.
The ambulance ride where my daughter was transported to Children's Hospital for heart surgery. That was pretty much the worst car ride of my life.
Yes.
What did we do?
That was not this one. That was our older one.
Yeah, our first one.
All right, we'll move on to the next one. Let's see what else we got there. Driving home from a funeral in the middle of the night with no lights. The alternator went out. My worst car ride is from Levi. It was today when my newborn was transferred to a hospital 2 hours away. Oh man, Levi, thinking of you, bud. So we flew.
Today?
Yeah, so we flew as fast as the minivan could, chasing them to the new hospital.
Oh man.
Many prayers to you, Levi, and your family, man. Sorry that you're going through that now.
I've been through there. No fun.
Julio lightens it up anytime he's driving with his wife. That's the worst car ride. And Teresa, you snort?
Well, anytime he parks is the worst car ride of my life.
I'm a pretty good parker.
You guys, the logic goes so far away. Like, we passed like 80 spots, and somehow we're like 20 lanes away.
Well, it's not the end of the road.
He doesn't even pick like an empty, like he picks like the most narrowest spot.
But if it's a 1 minute walk to the store, that's not that bad actually. So you go further away where the car, there's a better chance of it not getting as many dings.
There is no logic to his parking, but he is not.
All right, here it is. Next question. Let me find the right spot to hold it. If you traveled forward in time 200 years ago, at your current age, and with your current knowledge, what career would you pursue? If you traveled forward in time 200 years ago, at your current age, and with your current knowledge, what career would you pursue?
200 years ago?
I'm a little confused by the question, yeah. If you traveled forward in time 200 years ago, so where do we start? So where were we?
At our current age, so it's a bit of a math lesson. What was popular 200 years ago, or becoming popular 200 years ago, minus 38, or plus 38?
Oh, wait, what?
So it would be like automobiles. were just coming of age in the 1920s. So, well, that's only 100.
But so we're going back in time 200 years?
I don't know. You're
This is
the one
a tricky
reading
one.
the
All right,
question.
we're going to skip it. You guys can figure that one out. We can't figure that one out. We're not the smartest ones.
We're not the sharpest crayons in the box.
But we like to have a little fun. If someone created a museum to you right now in your house with all your belongings, what would the most interesting display be?
The hoarding.
If someone created a museum to you right now in your house with all of your belongings, what would the most interesting display be?
Our museum would be called the Museum of Hoarding and Knickknacks and toys all over the floor.
I think we have a lot of like whoa.
We're all falling apart.
We have a lot of bags of like Cheerios and different cereals and different snacks are kind of half open, so I feel like they could all be turned into a pretty amazing art display.
Like Barbara Wynn did.
So we have, yeah, she did. We when we did the Cheerio challenge a few years ago, our niece ended up making an amazing skyline of Chicago in Cheerios. But yeah, I think all the snacks we have could make a pretty awesome display.
Do you want to show everyone our toddler right now?
Here she is.
This is what I deal with. Now show the ottoman that she's sitting on. So she's currently on top of an ottoman in a chair. This is what we got.
We got it about 9 p.m.
This is 9 p.m.
I gotta charge this thing, otherwise it might go out. You guys pop your answers in there. No, are the cards backwards when I'm holding them up? I don't think they are.
Are you using the new system?
No, it's the regular Facebook system. When I hold the cards up, are they backwards? You guys tell me.
You're picking some pretty awful questions.
Yeah, you pick the next one. Go ahead. You kind of search through it.
Okay,
Computer stuff with
please
toys. That was the last question. Yeah, you picked a good question. Kate, you want to sit with me for a minute? You want to come over here for a minute? Mama's picking out the next question. And you guys keep shouting out your answers. What should the home thermostat be on? What should we make the kids for lunch tomorrow?
This is a good one. What was your favorite book you read in school? Mine was Catcher in the Rye. Is that the one with Holden? Katie,
okay.
You're going to hurt
we're saying
yourself.
that
Get down.
We're hearing that these are not backwards. What was your favorite book you read in school?
No. You want to go to bed?
You're saying just the letters are too small. All right. I'll hold it even closer. What was your favorite book you read in school? That one you should be able to see right now. Favorite book you read in school? Way back when? I'm not so good with books and remembering what they were about.
I liked Catcher in the Rye with Holden.
What was Catcher in the Rye about?
It's like a kid who kind of coming of age.
Coming of age, Holden.
Or Great Gatsby.
Mark Twain.
I liked Great Gatsby.
I feel like we read. No, Mark Twain's an author. His book, Tom Sawyer. That's the one right there. Oh, our daughter is just gonna go to sleep right here as we rest. You were just playing a little music on your phone. It's all right.
It's the ocean.
Tonight, our daughter shall fall asleep right here. Tom Sawyer. There you go. I'm with you, man. Whoever said Tom Sawyer. The Outsiders. Someone else said.
The Outsiders was good. Stay Golden, Pony Boy.
Bernstein Bears. Mm-hmm. Go Kylie. Beowulf. I remember Beowulf. I don't remember too much about it, but that was a wonderful book. I think.
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. That was another one. Or not wardrobe.
Animal Farm.
Lion, Witch, and Warlock.
Of Mice and Men.
Tragic.
72. That's a book. 72. A couple people have said 72. Tom Sawyer. Hatchet. The Godfather. That's got to be a joke, right?
Godfather. I mean,
you read The Godfather in school? Right?
Guys, we're not the sharpest crayons in the box, so you could throw anything at us.
Well, I will read it out loud. Tales of the Fourth Grade Nothing. 68 to 72. Beowulf, lots of Beowulf. Y'all need some rest. Thank you for that. All right. Little Woman. Okay, that was
Little
a movie.
Women, yeah,
that was Julia was in that. Julia Roberts.
No.
Or was that
No.
Dirty Woman? What was that? That was
Little Women was originally in like the 20s or 30s.
okay.
No, 30s.
Cat in the Hat, solid. Godfather is a good book. Jane Eyre, boom, that rings a bell. Rebecca, Romeo and Juliet. 72 is the thermostat. Julio, it's set on 32 right? 72 right now. Is that AC or is that heat?
That's AC. I try to go down.
72 AC is ridiculous.
72
You gotta be a rich, wealthy.
Fabulous.
You gotta be rich and wealthy to put your
you're
AC on 72.
Yeah, you probably have.
That's a.
If I go down to 76, this is like anarchy.
Yeah, I mean, 77 is the lowest it can go. And then do things, you open up the windows. Window fans, come on. Window fans are the best of the best. You got another question there?
Oh, I didn't know I had to be.
You do another one, yep. Julio Lopez, AC. The BFG, Lord of the Rings.
Well, this is cute. What's your favorite?
Pretty Woman, that was it. No.
What's your favorite sound? What's your least favorite sound?
Well, hold on. First off, Chrissy Reed, Little House on the Prairie. Love Little House on the Prairie. Great story. All the way. All right.
What's your favorite sound?
Let me hold it up.
What's your least favorite? My least favorite sound is whining. I do not enjoy whining. My favorite sound? Probably the ocean.
Favorite sound, least favorite sound.
There you go.
He's working well with that girl going to sleep right there. Favorite sound, least favorite sound. What is your answer? Let's see. For me, least favorite sound is pretty simple. Cardboard boxes. Two parts of cardboard scraping up against each other. You know, for some people, it's like chalk on a chalkboard, right? Or scratching on a chalkboard. Nails on a chalkboard. For me, cardboard boxes scraping against each other. Horrible sound.
I never knew that about you.
Yep.
I learn something new every day.
Favorite sound, silence, says Denise.
Oh,
Susie says whining. Truth, that's the worst.
Right? I hear whining all day long, and I can tell you my least favorite sound.
Terry, crashing waves and people chewing. Crashing waves is a good
that's
sound.
My favorite.
Sean, favorite sound, an empty house. Chris, least favorite sound, wife when she's mad.
Right? Although when I'm mad at you, that's the only time I'm quiet.
That's the scariest silence ever, yeah. What's scarier? Yeah, your wife when she's silent or when she's mad? I don't know.
Oh, totally. The more silent I am, the more mad I am.
Victor, my friend, what's up? Favorite sound, my kids laughing together. Least favorite sound, my kids whining together. Perfect.
Yes.
And I'm sure it can go from one to the next very, very quickly, right? Best sound, being in the middle of the woods. Least favorite sound, grinding teeth. That's why I wear a retainer. Boom. What's up? I don't have it in now, but I will in about 20 minutes. Cheers. Night garb. Favorite sound, listening to Lucy sing.
Ha! Are you kidding?
Least favorite sound, my daughter being a unicorn. Yep. Least favorite sound, people chewing. People chewing doesn't bother me that much.
Wait, did you say my voice or did somebody else?
That was not me.
Somebody said listening to Lucy sing?
I mean, it was Susie.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Thanks,
nice.
Suze,
Yeah.
I love you.
Least favorite, teeth on silverware.
I thought it was you.
I
thought you loved me.
Crushing a water bottle. Your voice is beautiful. Least favorite, my boss's voice or the alarm. Grandchildren's laugh. Christy Reed, least favorite, throwing up. That's a pretty bad sound.
Oh,
Baby laughing. Oh, beautiful.
Growing up is the word. That's probably worse than whining.
Well, a lot of answers coming to this one. Least favorite. People hate chewing. I didn't realize people hated chewing that much, but a lot of people hate chewing. Least favorite, dripping faucet. Don't choke. Man, a lot of answers coming in. You guys rock. Keep it coming. I like the crashing of the bowling pins at the bowling alley. Worst, people chewing. Do you hate chewing?
No.
So you're at like a group restaurant or something, and everyone's chewing. That's bad.
Well, I think like chewing with your mouth open and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I have a good one.
Got it. Next question. Bring it.
What is something cheap that you think should cost more, and why?
Boom. Something cheap.
Pacifier. They could sell pacifiers for $80 and people would buy them.
Something that you think should cost more.
Well,
because we don't want as many people to buy them?
No. Because you think it's valued.
Why
are you cutting me out?
Holding it up right there.
Angle.
I'll cut me off. We can see you fine. We just what is something cheap that you think should cost more and why? You value high. A piece of gum. When you're on an airplane, I feel like you need a piece of gum. When you're landing to chew.
I'm going to put her to bed.
You're going to put her to bed. I got this. You guys pop yours in there. Something cheap that you think should cost more and why. Soda should cost more. Soda should cost more. Why is that? Because we think you don't want the kids getting onto their soda too much. What else should cost more? Later, Brad. We go pick up the kids. All right, moving on. Next question. Let's see what we got here. Ooh. What opinion of yours do you hide from the most people? What opinion of yours do you hide from the most people? Getting serious here. Because sometimes in parenting, people have a bunch of opinions and all that. So what opinion of yours do you hide from the most people? Pop it in to the comments down there. Susie, oh, you're back to the last one. I feel like everyone wants everything to be cheap. What opinion of yours do you hide from the most people? Well, this is a chance to put it out there and put it in writing. Yes, White Castle, the best. There's our question right there, although we don't want this to get political, so maybe I'll switch to one more. Use every day. All right. Here we go. What is something non-political that you could argue about all day long? What's something non-political that you could argue about all day long? We're staying with parenting for a second. We're going to go with the leash, the child's leash. Our oldest, Barbara, she was a runner, and we did not want her running away. And whenever we went anywhere, she would run. So like if we went to Disneyland or if we went anywhere with a crowded place, she would take off and we wouldn't find her. So we got one of those little backpack things with a leash on it. And people judged us and people thought we were crazy. But I said, no way, people. We would rather have our daughter with us than not with us and run away. So the leash for the kids, now listen, you don't need it for a long time, but for a little time to help keep your kid exactly where they are, recommend the leash. What's something non-political that you could argue about all day? Drivers. We've got global warming. We've got baseball. Julio, I'm with you, man. Big baseball fan. Who's your team? I'm a Mets fan. You're a Mets fan out in California now. Mets fan all the way. Denise, I agree. Parent shaming is wrong. My pet peeves. Safety. Everybody thinks I'm wrong, but I'm right. Who is doing the dishes? That's something you could argue about all day long. Batman versus Superman. Joseph, spanking in public. That is a controversial one, for sure. What Why women take over the bathroom, says Barry. Why women take over the bathroom. Something non-political that you can argue about all day long. LeBron versus Jordan. Let's dig into that one for a second, Sean. I was a big basketball fan, kind of growing up. Always appreciated MJ. But, oh man, well, if MJ was playing right now and LeBron was 20 years ago, I don't know. That is a hard one, and that's why you can argue about it all day long. Oh, you're a Dodgers fan, Julio? Awesome. Whether I should not let my son chew on toys or not is something you can argue about all day long. If the earth is flat or round, Susie, my husband and I can argue about the color of the sky. Awesome. My husband says not using turning signals. Denise, are you for or against turning signals? I think that's they're pretty well recommended by most people. Toilet paper. I'm going to take the uncommon one there. I think under all the way, because over, ripped off. Try to pull it down, rips off a little bit. I'm an under guy all the way. Who takes a nap? Hawkeyes are better than Sockloons in Iowa. What's for dinner? Argue about that all day long. People texting on expressways? Yes. I mean, Francesca, I think you're 100% right there. You cannot have people texting on the highways. Which way to put TP is on the roll? Another one. Yep. Toilet paper, over or under? What do you guys think? Over or under? What is the one? I know over is much more popular. Steven says over the top. Michael Jordan, all day long. Back to LeBron. Michael all day long. Lots of Dodgers fans out there. Thank you, Chris. I'm so wrong about toilet paper. Bears versus Packers. Reading books, texting while driving, all the way. That's the worst. What's even the argument there? Do some people think that texting while driving is okay? That's crazy talk. That's craziness. I'm going to let you enjoy me take a sip of my Manhattan whiskey and vermouth. All right. Digging on the next question. Co-host coming back right now. Boom. Here it is. What?
What are the chances of our toddler staying in bed right now?
Ooh, I don't know.
What are the chances of our toddler staying in bed right now?
I don't know. We put her down a couple times. I think there's a pretty good chance that this is the one. She did step on a staple earlier, so that might not help. What is the weirdest thing you have ever done when your brain was on autopilot? What is the weirdest thing you've ever done when your brain was on autopilot?
Why do you pick these questions? I leave for 2 minutes and you get.
We just had some great questions while you're on. I don't know what you're talking about.
More questions to
You go. You handle it for a second. You get a question. I'm gonna go get a beer to top it off.
Oh, but you can't leave me with that question.
No, yeah, fine. Take a
Autopilot?
different question. Take a different
I don't
question.
know what questions you've asked.
Go with that autopilot question. What do you do when you're on autopilot? You got all the questions are on the ground. I'm gonna grab a brewski to finish out the evening. You got one there? Thanks, guys, for hanging out with us as we just chill. Got a dog down here at my feet. Kids asleep. You got one?
Got a couple.
All right, do it. Hold it up. So people can see. Be right back. Whoops.
Duchess, you're so good. You're so good. You have the best dog. Hi, you guys. Okay, I'm going to take over. What is the worst place you have ever tried to sleep? What is the worst place you have ever tried to sleep? I remember working for, I was working out of a home office for an attorney, and I was so tired. I was in my 20s, and I tried to take a nap on their bathroom rug, which sounds totally disgusting, but that was the worst place I ever tried to sleep. Yeah, that was gross. Oh, we're talking Dodgers, Bears, Packers. Hold on. On the floor and in the hospital, on a plane. Looked for, that's a good one. Josh Duncan, looking for my phone while on it. on a hard floor at someone's house, airplane, tried to sleep on a rock. Airplanes, I've gotten pretty good at falling asleep on airplanes. Forever I couldn't sleep on airplanes, but I've gotten somewhat better. In a bathtub. Is that because you didn't want to puke on any sheets? Was it a rough night? On the ground, in a sleeping bag, rolled up in a tarp.
Where do the viewers go up when I walk away?
Circle K, in a tent with no blankets. I think I've done one of those, in a tent with no blankets. A park bench at Canada's Wonderland during a rainstorm. Well, Terry might have just won. It was, Josh said it was survival training.
Rock on, Josh.
Work chair, bathroom. You know you've reached a low when you try to fall asleep in a bathroom. I was telling them when I used to work for an attorney at his home office. On their main floor, there was a bathroom with a really soft, cozy bath rug. No, I tried to take a nap. I like a 5-minute. I just needed to not my proudest moment. Popcorn bags at my old job. After a night out, I took a bath, but halfway through was sick and then fell asleep in the sicky bath. A low point. We've all been there, Simon. Although you got to be careful about drinking in a bath with water. You don't want to drown. Bathroom floor. Quite a few bathroom floors. Thank you. Now I don't feel so bad.
May I?
At a kids' choir concert.
Mine would be went to Las Vegas with some friends, and we didn't feel like getting a hotel room because we were getting there at 1 a.m. So we just went to the pool and crashed on pool chairs. And then woke up and took our showers in the pool.
But the question is, what is the worst place you have ever slept? And I feel like that's one of your proudest places. He's so proud of that story. So I feel like that's not a low point.
Thank you guys so
it doesn't count as the worst place.
Thank you so much.
That doesn't count as the worst place. My dad slept on a sidewalk at the park. Wait, you got to go out. Let's see. Okay, next question.
Bring it.
Great one, you guys.
Cheers. Thanks for hanging out, guys.
What was your favorite cartoon as a kid? You guys, I was a total couch potato.
Easiest
I watched so many cartoons, I can't even tell you. I mean, at what age? Because I think I had a favorite cartoon at every
favorite cartoon as a kid. It's easy. Oh. See, well, anyone that's roughly in their late 30s and doesn't have this answer, there's something wrong with them.
Pray tell, Tom.
It's the Smurfs.
No.
The Smurfs all the way. The Smurfs had it all. They had Smurfette.
La 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 la. Yeah. The cartoon that had one female character is what Tom picked.
We had Gargamel, the bad guy. We had the cat.
Julio says the worst place he ever slept was in jail. You win. Yes. And Christy says in church he forgives. Christy, my dad totally falls asleep in church, but he also goes every day. So
that's a great place to see. I mean, there's
okay. Hold on. Now we're getting
a lot of upside.
Bugs Bunny says Jesse. Aspen says Scooby Doo. Julio says Captain Caveman. Sean says Ninja Turtles. Jetsons. Jetsons was a good one. I like DuckTales too. Thundercats. Scooby Doo. Mickey Mouse, Robotech. You kind of really find out how old everyone is based on
DuckTales, that's
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I feel like
a little bit after us.
You're younger than us.
A little bit.
Rugrats, you're younger than us.
Ninja Turtles, the cartoon
Gargoyles,
was popular
no,
like
10 years. Yeah. Smurfs need to die, says Chris.
All right, you gotta start.
Care Bears. That's what I would have said.
You gotta start putting your age next to your answers. See how old you are.
I would say Care Bears, and remember the Care Bear cousins. I like the Care Bear cousins. I like Snaggle Rock, not Snaggle.
Snaggle Rock.
What was it called?
Snaggle Rock.
Not Snaggle Rock.
Fraggle Rock.
Fraggle Rock. I liked. How do I watch everything? I like She-Ra and He-Man. Tailspin, Darkwing. What were those?
Shaggle Rock.
Shaggle Rock. My Little Pony, Gummy Bears, yes. Rainbow Bright, that's my girl. Susie, I saw your answer before even seeing it was you. Duh, because we're the same. DuckTales, yes. I always remember them swimming in like the Tower of Coins.
DuckTales.
DuckTales, yeah.
Great.
But
that was like for teenage. I was like 11.
No, you were young.
No, I was 11. We can look at
Super Friends, says Janine. Ninja Turtles, that's where it's at. Josh, you're also probably like 25, if I had to guess. Sean is 32. Oh, Josh says he's 32. So I guess that's, what's the math? 5 years?
What was his?
His was Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It was happening.
Fraggle Rock, yeah, right?
Teen years.
Remember Tom and Jerry? Yep. Felix.
Well, which one had the best theme song?
Power Rangers. Joey McGrath says the original Power Rangers, which also means Joey McGrath is probably in his 20s.
Sorry, bud.
Because the Power Rangers were like early 90s, I feel like.
Flintstones. That's a classic answer right there.
Jetsons was great. Mighty Mouse. Yes. Yes, Mighty Mouse. I totally remember Mighty Mouse. You guys, these are so good. See, this is why.
This is why I had some great questions.
This is why I picked the questions, guys.
I had some really good questions earlier. some were thinkers, and people started thinking so much about it. Then they signed off and they left the show.
So hard.
They really loved the question, and they kept thinking about it. Did y'all know there's a Grinch movie coming out? The kids and I just watched the preview this morning. It's amazing. It's gonna be great.
This is a good one to end on. Are we good for like a final one? Sure. Okay, this is a good one to end on, guys. Little thinker, a little food for thought as we wrap up our night. What is advice that you have given to a person that made a real? Oh no, you have given. Okay, we're gonna change it to what advice have you been given from a person that made a real difference in their life?
It's a thinker.
So what advice, so we're going to just switch it a little to what advice have you been given? Or if you want to say what you've given, but I feel like what advice have you been given that's made a real difference in your life?
Whoa. I guess.
Tom just fell off the couch, guys.
It was in an awkward spot.
A awkward spot.
Awkward spot.
Tom's Manhattan is kicking in. No, you're not the oldest.
Right, I'm going to tell my story as they're waiting, as theirs are coming in. Ready? Here we go. Ready for this? It's a good answer because it's timely, too. All right. So Henry Winkler won a Emmy Award on Monday night. He won his first ever Emmy Award. He was the Fonz.
Right.
He was the Fonz in Happy Days, and he produced a lot of things. Now he's on the hit show Barry on HBO. Great show. And he was my first boss when I moved to Los Angeles. And I was doing the audience warm-ups. I was the hype man. And I was kind of mailing it in one day. I was just kind of not that into it and trying to get the audience to applaud, but just like, yay. And Henry came up to me after the show, and he said, you have to give this everything you have if you want this job. And I was new to the job. If you want this job, you have to give this everything you have every day. If you don't believe it, the audience isn't going to believe you. Give it your all every single day. I took it to heart. I did. And I have ever since. And every other show I've worked on. And go Henry.
Go Henry. The Fonz. Okay, Chris, you can be right, but you can be dead right. From my grandpa. Nice. Sean says, you can be right or be happy. Choose one. Ooh, happy. Oh. Happy. Breathe, forgive, move forward, says Christy. That's a good one. If you start something, finish it. Amen, amen.
Julio
Lopez, stay out of jail. Also, the worst place to sleep. Julio, you win. Elizabeth, any day above 6 feet is a good day. I like that one. Elizabeth Richardson, Davis, I vote for your answer. Jesse Thompson, always believe in yourself. Awesome. Try your best each day because you only have one life to live. Enjoy it, says Kyle. Very good. Daniel, always communicate with your spouse. Amen, amen, amen. Christy, live in love and be appreciative. Yes. Thomas, you guys, these are all so good. You need to be accountable for your actions. You reap what you sow.
These are awesome.
Yes, I love it. It's Nathan says it's your bed. You're the one who's going to have to lay in it, right? Go to bed. Go to bed with a clear conscience, knowing you know, integrity, more or less. Gianna, tell people thank you for their service in the military. Thank you, thank you. Yes, yes. Yay, Henry. Okay, now I gotta go back. Let's see. Be honest in everything you do, Josh. Jasmine, better to have loved and lost than not loved at all. I love that one. That's a good one. Terry, stay true to yourself. Don't stay true to yourself. Don't for you and make yourself proud. What kind of beer are you drinking, Joey says.
Stella.
What are the you are the company you keep? That's a good one, Janine. Dave, treat people the way you want to be treated. Golden rule. Goes all the way back to the Bible, right? Laugh every day, says Sean. Chris, if you're going to do something, do it right. Always look on the bright side, said Victor.
My boy Victor.
Oh, you guys, these are all, if you can be anything, be kind. I love it. Okay, everyone's coming in. Not everybody is your friend. You are lucky to have one or two. The rest are just acquaintances.
You do pick good questions, because I had a couple there that
did not get responses.
crickets. When you walked away, it's pretty awkward.
I know my people.
Like 4 minutes.
I got you guys. I got you. Don't let bad experiences change who you are, says B Sticks. First of all, I love your name, B Sticks, because that is a very cool name. Terry says, stay true to yourself, do your best, and make yourself proud. One thing I like to quote, I mean, I have a lot of favorite lines. But one of my favorites, I don't even remember where I heard it from, but it was, life doesn't get easier, you just get stronger. And I find that to be really true, because life constantly throws you curveballs and it doesn't get easier, but I do feel like I've gotten stronger because of those experiences. So hold on, we got 2 new comments. Hold on. Love yourself, or you can't be loved by others. Yep. Put the toilet seat back down. Yes, Sean. Okay. Yes. Okay. So that was awesome.
Yeah.
I mean,
job, guys.
if I didn't read your question, I'm so sorry. There was just so many good ones. Yeah.
Check out. You guys are all reading the comments.
Yeah. Keep it coming.
Some great stuff there. But thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Thanks.
Good day. Good night.
High five. Bye, guys. See you next week. Or not. I don't know.